Alright, welcome back to SOS. I'm Stats Arm Badass, and today I'm going to take you through, I'm going to drop this on the ground, but that's cool. I'm going to take you through some SHTF related cooking devices, and I think it's important to cover these things. Down at the bottom here, I've got some just regular cook stoves, which everyone's familiar with, and then here's one you could just buy at any store. Canned heat. I don't want to open this because I keep these with my canned foods. Harmful if swallowed. It says going green. Going green. Green's the new red. I'm telling you. Alright. These are good. This one's cool. This one is... Let's go ahead and peel this guy open. You ever seen a hobo stove? Hobo stove. Gotta see a hobo stove. Hobo stove's where it's at, man. Alright, but this is a... Pull that tape back. This is a hobo stove. Real simple, easy to make design there. You can tell there's just matches and wax and cardboard. This little setup right here will get you cooking. Now there's one, now we start getting into SEER school stuff, right? Not a lot of light. You don't wanna bring on the enemy. So I've got another item over here. It's an Expeditionary cooker used by the Marines, and I'll show you guys that one in just a minute. This one here, I've done a video on. You just simply light this up and it'll boil water. It takes it like 30 minutes to boil water. It's a long time to wait to boil some water, but you're emitting light when you do that. Down here at the bottom, you've got, this is your propane. This is the one that I use the most for camping, camp stove, propane. That's just a barbecue grill. You don't want to use it in your house, right? Obviously. And now these are like 10 bucks, something like that. Over here, now this one I gave $1 for at a thrift store, $1, and it runs on kerosene. All right, kerosene or white fuel, aka Coleman camp fuel, right? It's the same thing, but that's what white fuel is. It's Coleman camp fuel. So it'll run on both of those, kerosene or, I don't think, just because it runs on kerosene doesn't mean it can run on, some folks will say that things that run on kerosene can run on diesel kind of thing. But I don't know. I beg to differ. I have to try it out to see, but I don't want to go ruining it. So let's just stick with what we know. So kerosene. So I keep kerosene stocked up. The other thing that I got over here, now I got this. Hang on, me pull you over. All right, this is the KGK or the XGK EX, which is Extreme Expeditionary. So this is the same exact one used by Marines and other special units. They use them for the point is because they don't emit a lot of light. And this is what Sippy picked up for me, and I figured I'd do. I've shown all this stuff before on the channel, but I figured this one I'll show a few folks while I'm doing this how to operate this thing in case they need to know. It runs on diesel, it runs on kerosene, and it runs on white gas. So you have a lot of redundancy when it comes to something like that. A lot of folks are always curious about these things. You can pick these up used for 40 bucks. There's a guy that has a military surplus. This guy just connects right in here, just like this. Let's see, this turns around. This will spin. Let me just get this spun over. This will spin, come up, connect. Just like that. Doesn't matter how you do this. Set that there. We're going to give this guy a few pumps. About 10 pumps, 15, whatever you choose. It doesn't matter. And give it about half a crank. Negative is that way it's turned. Just go ahead and go all the way up. You'll see a little, you'll see that start to fill with a little bit of fuel. You'll get like a little, should have a little bit in there. See if I can reach it. Usually I get right in there with this thing. I know. Oh, there it is. Now it's in there. That's why I don't like these little bitty ones. Is that thing even sparking? Turn it around. There it goes. There it goes. I'm usually a pro. You guys have watched me before. All right, so it's gonna burn up. It'll catch into this flame. You just got to give it a few, and then it goes from this flame. So what it does, so you don't emit a lot of light. You'll have this for a few, and then this goes away. So it dims down to the point that you don't have a light. You still have heat. You can still cook, and there's no smoke once it's done. It has to get past this point. So it just takes a few, but it basically starts turning that liquid into a gas vapor. And just got to give it a few. There it goes. It's warming up. Warming up. It's starting to die down now. And eventually that'll go all the way down. And I keep a repair kit for it. I mean, redundancy is key, man. I mean, you can run on so many different things. For us, if as being in the military and having something like this, we could run off. Most of the vehicles run off diesel, so access to diesel is pretty. So if those of you out there with diesel vehicles and you want something for your bug out kit, this is going in my perk, my personal emergency recreational kit that I'm building. But that's what this is for. This will start to die down. I can kind of turn it down some. There it goes. And there you have it. So there's there's not a large amount of light. It just makes that noise, and that's about the only dead giveaway you got is that noise. But light and smoke, it doesn't have any of that. So it's a pretty good item to have in a serious situation. Boiling water, just like that. Dry your socks off, whatever, quickly with this. You can do the something like this. It comes with all of these. You can lay something like this over the top. This is for the bottom, but if you needed to, you could lay this over the top and dry your socks or whatever you need to do with this. It's another option. Anyway. Alright, I hope this helps some of you guys out there. You're watching SOS. I'm Star Badass. Have a beautiful, fabulous, fantastic day. Rainbows and unicorns. God bless. Take care.